All right, shalom, shalom. Call hello Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahak Radash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Shalom to the elder bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elders, the prophets, teachers, and evangelists of Great Millstone, who I continue to learn this 100% truth from. Shalom also to the speckled bird, confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. And I'm going to entitle this Democracy. Your democracy is coming to an end. And this is, I got inspiration from Elder Apostle Ramlab, and the brothers, the elders he was with, speaking today. Also, Elder Apostle Gabar. I listened to all the apostles today, the Apostle Tahar, and some of the other brothers as well. And it just made me think about pretty much this Esau's rulership's coming to an end. When saying his rulership, his democracy, his setup is coming to an end. So I wasn't going to make this long. It's going to go straight to the point and get the scriptures I needed to prove my point. And the first scripture I got is First Maccabees 1 and what's that, 41? And it reads, Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. It's like it. Shit. And everyone should leave his laws, so all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Now, what time is this? This is in the time of the Maccabees, the Maccabees revolt against King Antiochus and King Antiochus Epiphanes. But let's get the time frame. Because there's more than one King Antiochus. So let's get it. What time frame was King Antiochus Epiphanes in?
King Antiochus IV Epiphanes, who lived from about 215 to 164 BCE, was active in the mid-2nd century BCE, roughly between 175 and 164 BCE. His reign saw the persecution of Jews, forced Greek worship, and the desecration of the Jerusalem temple, leading to the Maccabean revolt.
All right. So that was the receipt for you to understand what I just said earlier. Again, First Maccabees 1 and 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to the whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws, so all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Okay? Let's get another receipt. It's important to know this history. Because nothing's new under the sun. I've been saying that for the past week. Seems like every day almost. And with that, there's understanding of the New Testament when you read the Apocrypha. So when Paul says no Jew nor Greek, why does he say nor Jew or Roman? Because the Greeks are the ones, starting with Antiochus Epiphanes, who decided to create a democracy of everybody being one, a big melting pot. And this is what Babylon is today. This is why Babylon is also known as spiritually Egypt, spiritually Sodom, Assyria, the revising of Rome, spiritual Greece, the daughter of Babylon, pertains and holds titles to all of these major nations who ruled, and it's over-exceeded them in today's time. This is First Maccabees, Salakia, First Maccabees 1:8. And I mean, First Maccabees 8:15, Salakia. And it reads, moreover, how they had made for themselves a senate house. Listen good. Wherein 320 men sat in a council daily, consulting a way for the people, to the end they might be well ordered, and that they committed their government to one man every year. Now, who does that? Babylon, America, rules like that, who ruled over their country and that all were obedient to that one, and that there was neither envy nor humiliation among them. So who's that right now? There's King Nero. King Nero is ruling like that. Salakia, I'm just look up something real quick. So, not my fault. Who's ruling like that today? America. Let's keep it 100. All they did was, it's just Rome revised all over again. That's all they did. This is Deuteronomy 17:15. And it reads, thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom Yahweh thy power shall choose. This is why you're not supposed to vote or get involved with what Esau is doing. Micah 2:10, this is not your rest. So you shouldn't get involved. We're here to serve a curse and a punishment and learn the difference between good and evil and praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh so we can get out of here. So Yahweh can come and get us out of here. Right? I read it from the top again. Thou shalt not in any wise set him king over thee, whom Yahweh thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. So, how much and how many times have we been voting and getting involved in things that don't attain to us or pertain to us, Salakia, for us to get the short end of the stick, choosing people who are not our people to rule over us. Right? Think about it. So, and this goes out to you wacky tacky Christians, you Jake, wacky tacky Christians who I had just encountered one. Asked me if I voted, and I told her no, I don't get involved in that, and had the nerve to say, this is what's wrong with our people. But these are the same people who like to call or think of who like to think that they know the scriptures. And they don't know scriptures like that one I just read. Deuteronomy 17:15. And this is Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Who is he? He is Esau, who's a.k.a. the white man. Neither keepeth at home. Why? Why does he neither keep it at home? Like Rome was. Remember, with the revising of Rome, he had bases all over the place. And in all the places he had stations there, right? So he's not a keeper at home, who enlarges his desire as hell. So everywhere he goes, he spread democracy, and with that democracy comes hell. Hell is a condition. not a place. And this is the condition he brings upon other countries. This is why the world of other countries don't like or can't stand him, right? And is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. That thick clay stands is I could be wrong, but it's debt. The clay is debt, and I believe it's a batyat. Okay, in the Hebrew, it's a batyat. Actually, let's find out. Let's find out. Bear with me 1 minute. Habakkuk. Oh, okay. Habakkuk 2 and 6. Let's find out. This is why it's important that you learn to study. How you want to know?
Strong's H 5671. Avtit.
Okay, so I thought it was abatyat. Abtit. Abatyat is debt. Salakia. Okay, but this is what clay. This is what the clay is. The clay is synonymous with debt. Okay. All right. Salakia for that. What do I got? Let's get another scripture. Let me see. Hosea 8 and 4. And it reads, They have set up kings, but not by me. They have made princes, and I knew it not. Of their silver and their gold have they made them idols, that they may be cut off. So understand that everything that Babylon has shown you and tricked you into believing that is the right thing to do about being involved with this country and everything with this country has nothing to do with you. They put you on the front line so they can use you just to catch the bullets before they own. This democracy is set up that they win. What the hell is going on here? I don't know what happened. Good luck with that. But this democracy is set up for them to win. And it's set up to keep you down. It's a democracy. We can all be one as long as they be on top. You understand what I'm saying? Esau's been pulling this trick for the longest, man. Even in Rome. You know what I mean? Like, Greeks grew before the Romans, but Romans, one of the different things about Rome was, other than Antiochus Epiphanes, who was a Greek, Rome allows you to. This is why, and you think that Yahweh Shai, kind of similar to what he's done today, where he's allowed Esau to rule, Job 9 and 24, but he allowed in Babylon here in this country freedom of speech, so that eventually we can get out on the highways and byways and preach and teach this word and teach the names of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Understand that? And he kind of did the same thing with Rome. Now the Greeks, and believe it or not, so much going on in my head, trying to take it easy. Believe it or not, Babylon, America is about to change from Rome to Greek. They're going to kill freedom of speech, and they're going to say, we all need to be one, and y'all need to follow this doctrine, and you can no longer claim that you are a Hebrew Israelite on the highways and byways, and you cannot teach against you know who, because it'd be anti. So they're going back to the ways of the Greekest fashion. You know what I'm saying? And again, you got to thank Yahweh Shem Yahushua for setting it up for us to be able to preach and teach, because he did that also in with Rome. He set it up that Rome would be able to allow you to keep your guards, and for every place that they ruled, because similar to how Babylon is, they went to different places and conquered, but they would just make you tributors to them. You can keep everything the way you have it. You celebrate your gods and your high holy days or whatever it is, but as long as you pay them tax. And this was a way to pave the way for Yahushua to speak and to walk into Rome, and even for Paul to speak as well, to go around and to speak to the Israelite Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? A lot of confusion, a lot of misunderstanding, but you know, Yahushua has a selected elect that understands what is being read and being taught to them. I've been rocking so you edified with that lesson, man. With that, I'm going to say, Koholo Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakak Radash. Shalom again, and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, where I continue to learn this 100% truth, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.